OneOdios or OneOdio. So inside the box you get a black case which actually houses the headphones and an instruction manual. We're not going to worry about the instruction manual, we know how to use headphones. Alright, what do we have inside this case? Okay, got a charger cable, a USB charger cable. You get the headphones, which I'm going to be honest, they look kind of swish. I like the look of these. And then you have a bag with all your little earpieces. They're ear hooks and they're actually the tips for your headphones. So you get three pairs of tips, 3 pairs of ear hooks, so it's more medium pocket. And the ones on here look like mediums. So you already have medium hooks and medium tips on the headphones. So let's get started. To be honest, they look pretty fantastic. Got a really good feel to them, a really good weight, not too heavy, too light. They're made out of some kind of, I want to say metal, but it doesn't actually tell you. You can see from the picture, they're shiny. They've got a kind of a browny grey look to them. This is kind of streamlined. I like the fact that it's a lot slimmer than normal current headphones. Start with the magnet. Being sports headphones, having a magnet is great because whenever you take them off, instead of you having to slip them in your pocket, you can just leave them around your neck and the magnets will the headphones together. And this is great because you can see how powerful the magnet actually is. It says it's the 360-degree magnet. I'm not entirely sure that's true. There's a little bit of connection and I guess that's enough to kind of fling it around. But even then, the magnet's strong enough at this point that it's going to keep them together. The technology they use, Bluetooth 4.1, I don't actually have 4.1 mobile device, so if I test it, it's going to work regardless. I guess they'll just work with whatever Bluetooth technology is on your mobile, but it does say you got 4.1. These are in-the-ear headphones, so what you will find is that once you've put them in, they do actually block out some of the sound. So you got to make sure you put the right tips on. The ear hooks, ensure you get the right size ear hooks because that'll make sure they don't drop out if you are going to go jogging or if you're on the treadmill in the gym or if you're on the cross trainer, wherever you're doing. It does block out a lot of the sound, but not, they're not noise cancelling headphones, so they're not going to block out a substantial amount of noise, but they will block out enough that you can listen to your music or your audiobook or whatever it is. To connect the device, you just hold down this middle button. You get a little beep in your ear, and then I don't know if you guys can see that, it's flashing green right there. This is telling you that it's ready to be paired, and I'm going to start the pairing process on my mobile. Alright, so I'm clicking on Bluetooth. It has found the headphones. I'm clicking on the button now. I've pressed it, it's pairing. And it's paired. Right, so it's that simple. A green dot that flashes to tell you that it's actually connected. Alright, so I've got some music playing on here now. The first thing you notice is that they're actually a little bit bass heavy. Now that's not a bad thing, but some people don't actually like too much bass. I prefer more bass, so these are going to be ideal for me. The controller here, what the buttons do, you've got the plus button, which actually turns the volume up. The minus button turns the volume down. You can press the main button in the middle to stop the music, press it again to start the music. You can hold down the plus button, and that actually forwards one track. You hold down the minus button, it will go back one track as well. The one thing I like is all the headphones that I've ever had, this USB cover built in right next to the port. So what happens is when you unplug it, you've got to twist it around to kind of get the USB in. This one comes away completely and you can slide it down. It's a micro USB, so the same that you get on most Android phones. Alright, so I just walked away maybe 5 or 6 meters and the music started breaking up. It wouldn't connect. I'm guessing that has more to do with my phone being an older phone. With the newer technology, it does say it can go up to 10 meters, but again, something I can't actually comment on at the moment. So charging time is roughly an hour. Let's say it's 5 hours of playtime, and I'm guessing that will change and vary depending on how you're using your phone. Obviously, if it has to keep connecting, that will actually reduce the number of hours that you can actually play back. All in all, great pair of headphones. I'm going to be using these for the next couple of weeks, see how I get on. If there's any issues with them, I'll update the review. Look good. They got a good sound. In the quick tests that I've done now, they sound amazing. I tried like several tracks while I was making this video, and they all came out fantastic. I went through different genres: rock, garage, classical, and hip-hop. So sounds good across the board. Again, it's bass heavy for me. That's perfect. For others, might not be great, but it's not that bassy. You still get the treble, you get the mid-range. Sounds really good.
Baby, don't you